On September 27th, a memorial ceremony for veterans of the Battle of Chosin Reservoir was held in Seoul. Thousands of Korean War veterans and their families participated in the event, including 23 U.S. veterans who were invited by Seoul's Veterans Affairs Ministry. Of them, 6 were the Chosin Few, a group of former U.S. Marines who survived the 17-day fight in North Hamgyeong Province, now in North Korea, amid freezing weather back in 1950. This week, North Korea Now will look into the Battle of Chosin Reservoir and also meet the veterans who fought in the battle. Battle of Chosin Reservoir, also known as the Battle of Jangjin Lake, is one of the fiercest battles in the Korean War. In Korean, it is called Jangjin, but on the colonial era map used by UN forces in 1950, a Japanese name marked the killing ground, Chosin Reservoir, and it is the name which echoes through history. The name Chosin is derived from the Japanese pronunciations of Chinese characters Jangjin. The November-December 1950 battle came as the US-backed South Korean forces began retreating from North Korea after China sent massive numbers of troops to fight alongside the communist neighbor. In the battle, the 1st US Marine Division fought against 7 Chinese divisions. We had the chance to meet some Chosin Few now in their 80s and listen to their recollections of the battlefield.
There's nobody leaving the area because we are completely surrounded by the Chinese.
We were attacked about midnight and we pulled back. I was hit. I was shot 4 times. Twice in the left arm, once in right, once in back.
They also had to fight the cold. According to the Veterans Affairs Ministry, more than 4,500 U.S. Marine soldiers was killed and some 7,500 suffered frostbite.
I would have bled to death on that hill if the blood hadn't frozen. My arteries cut, the blood froze, and so I made it off that hill. But the reason I don't have a leg and half a foot is the frostbite.
Once back in the United States, Mr. Schaefer had to go through 13 operations which culminated in several amputations, 1 arm, 1 leg, and a partial foot.
Several operations, 3 amputations. I was retired in October 1951. Went home, went to school, made a life. So I say, I'm on the record.
The Marines are credited with stopping the Chinese from moving southward during the battle so as to buy time for what is known as the Hungnam evacuation. The Hungnam evacuation operation, which was included in a South Korean box office hit, Ode to My Father, saved the lives of nearly 200,000 troops and civilians. The frigid battle is one of the fiercest and coldest battles in the US Marine history as well. It's an important symbol that makes Americans recall the memory of the Korean War, which some say has become the forgotten war. The sculptures at the Korean War Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C. also depict US Marines in the Battle of Chosin Reservoir, and the monument next to those sculptures has the phrase, "Freedom is not free" inscribed on it. The Battle of Chosin Reservoir shows that the US-South Korea alliance is not just an alliance, but a relationship forged in blood. However, President Donald Trump has been saying that South Korea is free riding on the United States troop presence in the country, raising concerns over the long history of the alliance. In fact, former US Ambassador to South Korea Mark Lippert said recently that South Korea is not a free rider and is indeed a very strong ally, especially in the context of burden sharing, emphasizing Seoul's shouldering of more than 90% of the cost of expanding Camp Humphreys, US largest overseas military base. What are your thoughts on this? Please let me know in the comments below, and thank you for watching North Korea Now.
This is my first time back, and I'm just literally amazed of what your country has been able to do since 1950 with the rebuilding and how modern everything is.
And I feel that what little I did here made a difference for this country.